Good day everyone, another video today. You can probably hear by the rain it's not the best weather. So I was actually, I ended up fixing up a few little things in here and just, again, moving things around, trying to optimise the room. I was going to give you a little bit of an update on the V-Lights. Like, this one and the SS, but yeah, it's a bit shocking weather. So that idea sort of went up the creek. So I've got to improvise, sort of neatened up that corner a little bit. Still always trying to look at improvements. Move paint guns. Yeah, it's been pretty simple. Sort of just been looking at things. That's how many Ks the VK has. 170,000. So I'd say it's pretty low. The body is actually very straight on this car. Apart from the rust, I don't think I've actually showed you little dents. Let's see if you can see it in camera. There is one right above my finger, right there. I think you can see it. And then that's about it actually. And then there's a little one on the boot around there, which I'll show you because that one's off the car. Here's one right here, which is pretty good considering the car's 30 years old now, 40 years old, or 35 years old or something, whatever the fuck it is. Well, this is an 85, so what, 2021, 35, 40 years, so definitely is an old girl. Sitting very, very low, because I think that's a 15 and it's tucking 15s. I've got to fix that for the roadworthy. I'm just going to chuck some stock springs back in it, or king springs, unless any of you guys got the hook up for some free coilovers or something, which I doubt, but never know. I need to get the motor in, see the ride height for the front. I've got one stock spring here that should fit in this, but I need to get another one so I can actually put them both in, because it's extremely low. Like, getting this car on and off the tow trucks and trailers has always been a pain. Like, it's that low, it's got no fuel tank in it, as you can tell, because it's sitting in the engine bay. Imagine, I think it might lift the back up a bit when the front's got some weight in it, but very, very, like, very, very low on the back compared to the front. And fuel tank sitting up here, which I still don't know if I'm going to go to a fuel cell mounted underneath the car, just something a bit smaller. Wonder what. Yuck. I don't understand where this stuff was coming from. Being that it's just, doesn't smell fuely. Being that it's just sitting in the engine bay, doesn't smell fuely, so yeah. Very interesting how, I think the last video being 10 minutes long, the view time picked up to about 4 minutes. You think the shorter videos would have better, everyone would watch it instead of cutting out halfway through. I don't understand. Yeah. Rambling again. This COVID shit makes you really keep talking. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but that is the original glass that this car came with, so it's pretty rare, in my opinion. Already spoke about all the motor stuff. Leaving my toolbox open, not a very good habit. Yeah, but there's a decent amount of stuff to be done. But can't prime get the roof done until the rust is done. Need to get the back done so I can put the boot back on. I'm probably just going to paint the inside of the boot black. And then I'll do it at a later date. Keep it nice and neat. Get this done. Maybe I'll end up 100% smoothing the bay, like fixing up the roughness if I feel more confident with that. At least I actually have a proper applicator. I was previously putting like the skim layers and the reinforced fiberglass over the top with like broken up cards and stuff like that, like cardboard, bits of broken plastic off the side, trims. I'm just sort of using what I had. I know I bought applicator and I've just misplaced it. I'm missing English right now. Yeah, I've got one of these now, so hopefully, yeah, I've been laying bog on with stuff like that, which isn't ideal, but it's something to get this done. Which, if any of my friends are watching this, you're more than welcome to come help if you know what you're doing. Especially if any of you have any cars that you want to get shown. Let me know. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up keeping the purple VY, my one. I used to have a supercharged one of that, which unfortunately caught fire. I'm probably going to supercharge this one unless there's a cheap LS. I can fully convert it LS manual, because that is manual. So it's a manual VY, which not the rarest, but you don't see them every day. I prefer driving manual. It's a lot more fun, and it's better than 4L60Es. So I'd need a cheap LS MT56, which you just don't get. Not like the Americans where you can just go into a junkyard and pick one up for under $1,000. So, and that's also another reason why this is not LS, even though I could have just probably chucked a Turbo 400 Carby manifold, then had a Carby LS with a Turbo 400 behind it. But it's just not the same sound as you get from a 5 litre. And again, even though it's a VT 5 litre, it's not matching numbers per se, but these came out with 5 litres. Got the best 5 litre of them all, the last iteration, which I'm probably sure a lot of you will argue that the VN 5 litre was, which everyone talks about, but I think that's just because they changed the heads. But you never know. Yeah, comment down below, guys. I need the comments to pick up. Will help the videos get out a lot more. Give it a thumbs up. Tell me where you found the video. Tell me what you want me to do more of. I'll probably try and get some driving videos when this lockdown's ended. We'll see. And should I try do the Skyline more? Get the Skyline out on track again and fix all the stuff with that before I finish this. It's something that I'm struggling with per se, is I really, really need to know, because I always go back and forth. Do I do the Skyline, do I do the VK? Because I've had this car for about a year and 4 months. Because I think I bought this car in April last year, so I really would like to see it done. It's the longest I've owned a car other than the Skyline. So it'll be interesting. Really want to see it done though. Alright, thumbs up. Catch you all next time. I'll try and actually do something next time. Peace. Oh, before I forget, I do have the right bits to do the porting on the head now. I didn't have the right bits for the Dremel, so that will be here hopefully next Friday. So in about a week's time, I'll do a video of porting the heads. Hopefully that goes well. Yeah, peace.